107.5 WGCI, Tony Score in the Morning Riot on your radio. And in the studio, that's right, Chicago's own, he is now billed as the go-to guy in R&B. When you're looking for somebody to sing your hook now,
yeah, he's the man.
You got to go to my man Jeremih. He's in the building, man. How does that feel, man, to have the whole industry looking at you right now as the guy that really put that oomph on their songs, man?
Honestly, right now, it feels great now. That feels a great intro right now, bro.
You said, it's done now. I can walk out.
I mean, you that they cooked the dinner. You the A1. You the hot sauce. Just
right, because back in the day, we
now.
would say it used to be like, if you wanted your record to be official, you had to get
Nate
Dogg to sing your
man.
hook. But now it's Jeremih, man.
Oh, that's a good feeling, bro. It's a good man to live at least the hook footsteps in. You know what I'm saying?
For real, Nate Dogg was the man.
I want to ask you about the video "Go to the Mo."
Oh,
Why
man.
wasn't me, Tony Scott, and us
Jeremih, come on,
to be
dog.
stand-in spot markers for that video?
Yo, man.
And you look like you had
here.
some, was them Chi-Town? Can we find them in Chi-Town
And you can
somewhere?
find them somewhere around here, bro. You know, as long as it's in that 30-mile radius, you know,
gotta remember
as
your
long as
boys
they
on the
driving 30
videos.
minutes, you good, bro.
Yeah, I was like, man, they look real, you know, like accessible.
Like I could take them out. I could take them out to movie code
Like
to
a
see
good
a
night
film.
at Bevy or Entourage on Sunday.
Hey, check it out, man. A lot of people celebrated the 4th of July with fireworks and family and cookouts. You celebrated by having a baby,
Yo,
man.
I had a shorty, man. It's my firstborn.
Got me knocking
It's
stuff
my
off.
son, man.
You did it,
was
coming out the gate.
Yeah, it was a lot. You know what? And what's so crazy is we really waited till he came until to find out exactly what it was.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole time it was
What's his name?
His name is Canyon Gray.
Wow.
So it's my firstborn that I know.
Now I'm about to get fired up.
You know how the game works.
You know,
It's like it's a 7-year-old.
Hey, even this boy had to walk away like,
Right.
man, come on,
A
dog.
7-year-old that can sing real good.
Right.
No, it's my first, you know, and I just felt, you know, it's been a life changing for me because
That's
it's
what
like
I ask you. Like, what has changed? Even though it's only been since July 4th, what has changed in this last month?
I took off all July. I took off all, and it might not seem like a lot of time, but you know that's a long time when you're in this game because it's enough time for people to forget about
Out of
you.
sight, out of mind.
And you know, so when I did the shows that I did, I just made sure like it made sense, and you know, Canyon, it was life changing for me because, I mean, I've been on my own all these years. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like a little man. I feel like I got something to do. I got something for all these other R&B dudes to have a reason to just go a little harder for now because I feel like now I am. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the year, and I feel like man, just look out for more of me, for real.
All right, this is my man Jeremih in the building. Hey, I got to ask you, you just said something very important. You're talking about R&B.
Yeah.
And I remember like a couple of weeks ago, Neo was talking about R&B, and he said that there are not too many cats out there that embrace true and real R&B. It's almost becoming a lost art form. You know, guys like Trey, guys like R. Kelly, and yourself are guys that are keeping it alive. Do you feel that true R&B is being lost?
I mean, you go back and you want to say what is true R&B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And 10 years ago, what's true R&B to everybody that was listening to the radio of R&B? And it's kind of like, you know, you had records back then where people really didn't even necessarily have to sing. It was just instrumental, and you can just ride to that instrumental, and that to me is like, man, that's old Motown, you know, that's R&B that I rode to back then and just had strings, and I felt that. I didn't even really have to hear the singer like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just the beat that was captivating. So, you know, right now I feel like R&B is classified in a whole different type of sense. You know, 808s has took over R&B sound because it's almost a necessity for you to be able to come in and make some noise. And unfortunately, in a club right now, you know, that's what, as an artist, it feels great to hear your song in a club. And, you know, so I love to make a club record to hear it. So when I know I make it when I'm in a club, that I know I'm going to hear that song out of all my songs, you know. So the state of R&B is just, you know, it's definitely fluctuated. But I feel like with artists like myself, you know, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Miguel, Frank Ocean, you know, I feel like we got a solid 5 to 10 more years worth of great R&B.
Can you guys make R&B pop, and what I mean by pop is in popular, because pop is short for popular. Can you guys take R&B to that level where you don't have to have no this is Jeremiah and we're dancing. You don't have to do all that.
Yo, let me get one of those and we can talk afterwards. But I definitely feel like, you know, everybody see where your favorite artist is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? From Usher to Trey Songz, and I mean from Usher to Chris Brown, and I can't even say Trey Songz can do that. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely putting himself in the lane of, I almost have to question myself, who is that sometimes?
Wow.
You know, with the type of music he's been putting out, because I'm from here and I know that sound. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I know who the king. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like I'm here, and my purpose is to put out the type of music that I love to create, and that hopefully people can classify me in that state of R&B, whatever R&B it is to you. Yeah.
All right, as you know, you're from Chicago. Chicago's got a lot of light right now. We've had like 8, 9 artists signed this year. Chicago's definitely getting a look from the industry. How do you feel about Chicago having this spotlight, being in the spotlight right now? And what would you say to those artists out there from Chicago? You came from here. What kind of advice would you give them on how to handle the whole thing once it starts hitting them?
Man, it ain't nothing new. You know, Chicago, we one of the most talented cities in this whole world. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, you think of the greatest, you think of they came from here. You know, you think of your Michael Jordans of the basketball, even your Kanye West of the rap. You know, from Twista to Common to R. Kelly, even who's even the king of Lupe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Shauna, all these people.
Man, shouts out to Shauna.
All these people been around for a while and proved many points, you know what I'm saying? It might not have been acknowledged as much as the Nicki Minaj.
So you think the rest of the country is just catching up? We've been here. We've been.
I feel like we've been here. Like this ain't going nowhere. This movement is strong. This is a strong feeling. This is a feeling from the Midwest that can't nobody else bring but people from the Midwest. And you know what? I feel like, you know, I'm just a part of it. And you know, I think there's appreciation for our style of music. For the people that do come from Chicago, and that, you know, for people that really are listening and really recognize the real from, you know, I feel like I'm tired of hearing all these weak songs that's winning right now too, man. It's like, you know, I'm not even trying to sound like I'm hating or nothing at all at any of these other artists, but I just feel like it's a lot of songs that I hear that I be like, man, that's really weak, and it's like it's winning.
And that's the problem nowadays, though. You can't say something this week because you're a hater. And I put that out on Twitter like last week, like saying the word hater should be abolished because it allows people to justify a lot of BS.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm hating if I don't like it. I just don't like it.
I just don't like it. It's a lot. It's my opinion. You know, I'm in this game, and I feel like, not that, you know, I'm in there and everything I touch is gold, but but for real, it's like
it's gonna at least be, you know what I'm saying?
There's some effort into it.
When I hear the radio and I hear the same old the A's and the O's and the going long, like, it's cheesing to me. I'm tired of the cheese. I'm just ready to really, you know, continue to do what I've been doing and at least let people appreciate what I've been doing, and hopefully get tired of all that other cheese that's out there right now.
All right, this is my man Jeremiah, man, and like I say, he's the go-to guy in R&B. Appreciate you coming through this morning,
all day, Tony Scar.